So my brother-in-law just sent me a picture of an excursion as he was driving into work. It's lifted, has black rims, nice bumpers, and I was like, wow, that looks like the exact same one that Wendy sent me through a drive-through at Starbucks, and said, okay, she loved the way it looked. I'm allowed to lift the excursion now and put mud tires on it. So then I went back to a picture that Wendy sent me, and I looked at the license plate, and sure enough, it was the exact same excursion. And so I sent that back to my brother-in-law and sent it to Wendy, and they were both super surprised that the same one two people took. So I think it's a sign. I really do think it's a sign. I want it all. I guess I didn't tell you the reason why I'm here at Buc-ee's. The trip that I'm going on this week, I need some beef jerky for some snacks on the trails, and Buc-ee's actually has really decent priced and a very large selection of beef jerky. Thank you, sir.
Have a good day.
I don't have much of a sweet tooth, but you guys may. That does look pretty good though. Still getting used to filming myself in public and people looking at me weird, but it's something that I want to do, so they just have to get over it. Right? Alright, I'm going to give you a rundown of what we have planned for today. Our trim crew, they're going to be meeting me up here. We have to set these, see it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors. I think one was sent wrong, so we're going to do 4 doors. All of these boards, and all of those are going to go, can't step on the nice pretty boards, up on this ceiling. We're going to take these down. We're going to put plywood up, then we're going to hang all of these tongue and groove boards. The reason why we are plywooding this ceiling is because the direction we're running the boards, the ceiling joists are running the same direction we're running these boards. So we have to plywood the whole ceiling so that way we actually have something to nail to, because when you have all the boards running the same way as the ceiling joists, you have nothing to nail to. So we plywood it, we put the boards up, we nail it, and then we're going to stick the beams back up. So I am now wondering, it would have been a great idea to bring a set of scaffolding, maybe even 2. All right, I wanted to show you guys these beams. And the cool thing about this is whenever we framed all the walls, then we brought a crane in, we set these in place, and then we put the roof and everything on top. I drive slow around those big animals, the steer, because, longhorns more so, because I do not want one of them to get spooked and put one of those horns to the side of my door. That would not be fun. My boss's dad was out at a ranch, and a steer or a longhorn was walking across the pathway, like the road that he was driving on, and so he comes up and he kind of honks its horn, comes up right next to it, and the longhorn did not like the fact that he was trying to get pushed out of the way, and just bammed his head right into the side of the door and dented in the whole passenger door. The time that it's going to take me to run back over to our office and get the scaffolding and come back is going to save a lot more time in the long run of us trying to go up and down ladders and having to move a ladder every time we want to move more than 1 foot. So since I can be the errand boy today, I'm going to run and grab all that stuff. So this song came on, it reminded me of an old clip. I'm gonna try to find it, and I'm going to try to put it right here. Trente, can you sing this? Ready? Oh. Do you have it, Kalea? Oh.
Flashes of light, I open my eyes and feel the spark of a new life. I take a breath for the first time, and you are the reason my heart is beating. You pick the color in my world. I've never felt so alive, alive, like a brand new sunrise. Dark has turned to light.
I just remembered I did not give you guys an update on the oil on the conveyor belt. Definitely looks like it has something on it. So we have 2 sets of scaffolding that I'm taking up to the house right now. However, we only have 1 set of wheels. And so right now I am trying to figure out where I can find another set of wheels, because I do have a little bit of time, even though it's about a 35-40 minute drive back up to the job site until the guys get done setting the doors, until they need the scaffoldings in order to start working on that ceiling. So I'm going to try to find some wheels to add to our collection, so that way we can have 2 scaffoldings rolling around instead of just 1 and the other one sitting on the ground. We have to keep picking it up and moving it. It's just no fun. It takes a lot of time and it's just useless. So again, the little bit of time that I get the wheels will offset the time by a lot on us having to lift and people crawl down. We can just push them over back and forth across the room, and it will go much smoother, make the job much easier, make all the guys much happier, and it'll make me a lot happier, which will make my day a lot better. It's already good, but it's just better. So you can always make your day better. So join me while I make my day better. Now I firmly believe that everybody should be able to take their carts and take it back. There we go. Home sweet home. I feel that people that take their carts back to a cart place where they can collect them and doesn't just leave them out in the parking lot are people that are going places in life. And I feel like I'm going places in life. I feel like it's a new era. It's a whole new day. It's a whole new life for me. And I'm feeling good. We have wheels on both. Okay. Don't try this at home. Only try this at work. This is just sweat, guys. I wasn't crying when I was cutting my hand open. No, I wasn't. It is just sweat. It's super hot right now. Now that's out of the way, back to work. was pretty sketchy. What happened with Clea and the board falling. You can see in the video where I actually went back and watched the footage just so I could talk about this. You can see where Jorge, he's the guy in the blue shirt, and he bends down and the beam falls just right in front of his head. And so I played that back for him. He was like, whoa, that would have knocked me out, Jesse. I was like, yeah, that would have knocked you out for sure. That would have hurt pretty bad, because you can see how it bounces on the scaffolding. And then Clea is Jorge's dad, and it kind of scraped his forearm. So it kind of scraped his forearm. But the beams are all nicely sanded and stained, so they're pretty smooth to, like, for the most part. And so it just kind of like hit his arm and kind of rubbed down. I asked him if he needed anything. I told him I would put some, you know, burning cream alloy type of stuff that I have in my first aid kit on it, and he was like, no, it's fine. He washed it off and he said it was good. So the reason that the strap did not hold the beam whenever it fell is because the block that was nailed, it didn't have enough nails in it, and so whenever the beam fell, holding it just solid, it held perfectly fine. But when the beam fell and then hit the strap, that impact of hitting the strap and how heavy these beams are, it just popped it straight out of the nails. So for the next time, and the reason why we didn't go over top of a ceiling rafter on that and we went over top of one of the blocks that's just in between it, is because there's actually AC ducts above, like AC systems, and there's plywood on top of the ceiling joist. So we ended up, just as precaution on the next one, we drilled up through the plywood, ran the strap through the plywood over top of the ceiling joist and then around the beam in order to hold it solid. So that way if it did fall, we would be safer and nobody would get hurt. Because the whole process is nobody get hurt, and that's the reason why I got the straps in the first place, to put it on there. But the support just going from ceiling joist to ceiling joist just did not hold whenever it came down and hit the strap. It just yanked it out. It's like a, you know, hard pull. I've got the kids.
I'm seeing no on my phone.
It's time to unload the groceries. Daddy went to Costco, Trenton.
What?
Daddy went to Costco.
10 times here and 10 times go home and 10 times here to get out.
Really? Whoa! Go for it.
Daddy. Whoa! Whoa! Daddy.
Go for it. That's so amazing, buddy.
Go.
You do a wheelie.
Race it, go. Whoa.
That was amazing, Trin. I was informed that my mother-in-law went up to take care of some new baby kittens that we have, and there was a massive wasp nest up next to the batch of kittens, and she went to go take care of one wasp that was down on the ground. And whenever she kind of like shooed that wasp with, I think, the lid of the wasp spray, the rest of the nest went crazy and stung her multiple times on the hand. So I need to find some wasp spray. Now, I don't know if any of you guys know this, but when you kill a wasp nest, you do want to cut it down. And you want to squish it. I don't know if this one really has any. Yeah, there's some right here. all these little white things, if you don't kill all of these, if they were close enough to hatch, they could actually pop out and then make another nest. So in order to keep the population of wasps down, you smash it. There are some things that really didn't need to get made, in my opinion, like snakes, wasps. This one's kind of pissed off. Got all of those guys. Okay, look at the little baby kitten. That is it. That just used up the can, so I'm really glad I didn't miss. Ready? Let's do this. Ready? Aim. Safety off. Fire. Got that one mid-flight. Let's get these guys. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for inviting me into your house. You're gonna die now. Look at all those guys. May get stung. Basically have like a quarter of a bottle left. So let's get these guys. Why not? Yeah, they're gonna die. Those guys don't seem like they're moving. I barely have anything left in this can, and I found another nest. We can't aim this back enough to get it. Nope, that's probably just gonna piss them off. Ah! Nope, that's just gonna piss them off. Okay, that means I'm gone. All right, this camera doesn't do that great in low light, so I have a flashlight. Haven't showed you that much. After I got done killing the wasps, I think I killed, and I don't want to exaggerate or brag, but I think I killed like 1,000. Yeah, it may have been more than 1,000, but you know, I don't want to brag. So, I'm just kidding, it was probably like 200. But right now I have a warm bike and a pretty cool little evening. It's clear, it's cool. I think I'm gonna take it down the street real quick and then go park it. See you next time. Yeah, hat hit. Go, go. Ah! And I'm feeling good.